afternoon, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I want to thank everybody. It's been an overwhelming response from so many people, high priestesses specifically, that think it's a good idea and they're on board with what we are going to move forward with, which is a network of a support system for those high priestesses that were isolated by intentionally by family and community to be sacrificed and energy harvested from, to provide basically divine feminine conference is what someone was telling me, that we should be calling this a divine feminine conference. And I would like to put my head together with a lot of you all about moving forward with this. Only thing, my focus is on the emotional support, being there and provided for those of us that have been completely isolated, from all family, all community, all friends, for that. But I know it's bigger than that. Divine Feminine Conference is an excellent idea to bring us together, to even make plan trips and plan all kind of things together. Okay, but from my aspect, I'm looking at it too. I'm geared more toward an emotional support system, but it does still fall. It does still fall under that larger umbrella. But an emotional support system for those of us that were completely isolated, like I said, from family, friends, community, everybody and everything, and have had money taken from us, trying to make us disappear, slip between the cracks, and never be seen or heard from again, so they could get rid of us. Okay, supporting each other within that and everything else. I love all the responses that you all. I love all the responses that you all. It's been overwhelming. It's great. Just let me know. We're gonna take a vote. Are we gonna just do like a Zoom meeting? Are we gonna do a Zoom meeting just to start it off and then move to WhatsApp? But start off with like a Zoom meeting or something on a weekday or weekend, in the morning or in the evening. Or maybe we can have like 4 separate Zoom meetings so we can capture everybody. That might even be a better idea, to have more than one meeting. I'd be more than happy to host more than one meeting. I could do one during the work week. Okay, we'll all discuss the same thing in the evening or morning, and then I can do it again on the weekend. If we do 1, 2, or even 4 different meetings, so everybody will have a chance, to talk. And understand it's also a vetting process. Okay, we're going to have a lot of people that are going to join in, and that gives you an opportunity to feel people's energy out, because we're not the same age. We're not at the same maturity levels. We're not at the same places spiritually in our journeys. And there may be some people that lack awareness, that, might also come around too, but that might still need emotional support or whatever. That's why ultimately I want to create a platform, a website, to network with people that are your soul tribe on your vibration and your level. Okay. And you have an opportunity to move around and find who those people are. And you will know them when you see them. You will know them when you speak to them because of their energy signature. Okay. You will know your people because you will recognize their energy signature. You'll know who they are. Okay. And their maturity level. I wanted to tell you all one thing real quick. The last reading I did this morning, well, the first one, someone named Nikki made a comment in my comments section, and you said, Nikki, that I'm trying to start a coven. I want to address you real quick, Nikki. Okay, trying to start a coven and light candles and this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. And I better get right with Jesus or something like that about, I better get Jesus something, something. Nikki, please don't join us and don't connect to any of us, okay? Nikki, stay far, far away from my live and stay far, far away from my collective and stay far, far away from any type of high priestess platform or anything that we come together to do. Stay away from it, Nikki. This is for the person that came under the name Nikki and made the comment about coven. You're going to start a coven and candle, this, that, and the other. And anybody that has a problem with a Muslim woman, a woman that prays to Allah, if you have a problem with a woman that prays to Jesus, if you have a problem with a woman that practices Ephi, if you have a problem with a woman that practices Wiccan, if you have a problem with a woman that practices any form of nature-based spirituality, please stay away from me. Please stay away from me. If you have a problem with the Jehovah Witness, if you have a problem with a Jew, if you have a problem with anybody of a different culture than you, a different spirituality, a different religion, please stay far away from us and don't disturb us, okay? Because you don't need to be coming around and trying to create imbalances for anyone. We don't, and I don't discriminate against anybody's religion. I don't discriminate against anybody's belief system, whether it be a religion, whether the name of God you choose, whether you believe God is karma and the universe, or you call him Jesus, or you call him Allah, or you study the Kabbalah, or you're Wiccan, or you're Ephi, or you're this, or you're that, or you're an atheist. All I ask that you treat other people and follow the golden rule the way you want to be treated, and nothing more than that. And be respectful to your fellow high priestess. If you've been isolated, whatever, it's okay if you don't as another person. You can still be respectful. And if it's something that doesn't you, then just without judgment, separate your energy from it. And the whole thing about lighting a candle, sweetheart, don't you ever get in my live again talking that stupid shit about judging people for lighting candles and saying prayers and saying things. They don't do nothing but light candles in the Catholic Church. They don't do nothing but light candles in the Catholic Church, the Orthodox Church. Every church that has ever been on the place and face of the earth lights candles. They know that certain colors have certain religious significance. That's why in so many churches, pastors use the color purple, because purple is a very spiritual color, and then red for energy. Come on. It's 2025. Don't come over here playing with me like that, okay? And as far as using scary words like coven, cult, Christianity is a cult, sweetheart. Christianity is a cult. Any belief system that anybody has equally worships one person or one thing or a certain thing, any gathering together is a cult. It's neutral. It's not good or bad. It has to do with if you're operating out of your higher self or lower self, and whatever cult you have. You have Jesus followers, you have Allah followers, people that follow the Kabbalah. You have different people that follow nature. There are different people that follow and practice different things, and they can be called a prayer circle. They can be called a cult. They can be called a coven. They can be called a circle. They can be called a group. Is group evil? Is the word group evil? Is the word prayer evil? Is the word incantation evil? Is the word affirmation evil? Which one of these are evil? Give me the definition of affirmation. Give me the definition of prayer. Give me the definition of incantation. Give me the definition and show me the evil in any of them. Show me. Because all of them are doing the exact same thing. There are people that are coming together and speaking with their mouths, the sword of the Spirit, what they want to happen. That's what a prayer is. That's what an incantation is. That's what an affirmation is. All of it is you saying what you want to happen, and other people that agree with you adding their energy behind what you all agree what you want to happen. I want to be successful this day. I want any of my enemies sending negative energy toward me to be dispelled away, to fall to the ground. I'm going to have favor today. Anyone that's destined to help me today is going to help me. Anything that I do is going to be prosperous today. Today, I'm going to spiritually grow a little bit more. Today, I'm going to have victory and success. Today, my enemies, those that have made themselves my enemies, will be blocked. Do you understand? You can come together in a coven. You can come together in a prayer circle. You can come together in a group. If we want to mix definitions up, let's switch the word out coven with the word group. Don't come around playing in my live and collective, whoever you are, that was in my thing I just addressed. Okay? Whoever this woman is that made Nikki. Nikki is a witch that I pulled cards on her when she made that comment, trying to do emotional blackmail. You better get a candle. You talking about a coven and a candle. You better follow Jesus. I pulled cards. Nikki is a witch that's heartbroken that she was not able to harvest my energy. She's a witch. Okay, she's in the comments of the video I did this morning, and she's a witch. And she's heartbroken she couldn't harvest my energy. And what these witches do is they hide behind like religions that are really popular because that's part of the illusion. And then they try to emotionally blackmail you and shame you and say, I heard, it sounds to me like you're a witch and you're going to light a candle and you're trying to create a coven of women together. Yes, I am. I am trying to get a coven of women together. Can you define the word coven for me? And then define the word circle for me. Define the word group, prayer, circle. Define those words for me. And you tell me the difference between any of them. I'm trying to get a circle of women together that are righteous, that are pure, that don't judge other women for whatever their religious or spiritual beliefs and practices are. Yes, I'm trying to get a group of women together that are not prejudiced, that are not racist, that do not discriminate against and know how to stay in their lane when it comes to other people's belief systems and live and coincide with each other respectfully as long as we all follow the golden rule. That's what I'm trying to get together. You understand? So we don't hate women that refer to God as Allah or women that refer to God as Jesus. We don't hate anybody. And we're not going to ostracize nobody. But in the same token, we're not going to push and force our beliefs neither. Women know how to come together respectfully and agree for the common goal of dismantling all witchcraft and spell work being aimed, or evil arrows being aimed at other people that follow the golden rule, which is to operate out of empathy and compassion through treating people the way you want to be treated. So, Nikki, don't you bring your funky stank ass in my live again with that bullshit when you're a closeted witch, bad witch. You're a closeted bad witch that had the nerve and the gall to get in my live and make a comment about you talking about starting a coven and lighting candles. That's scary. You better go to Jesus, and you're a closeted witch. Nikki, we're not falling for that bullshit no more. I don't know what type of time you on, Nikki, but take your ass on. Okay, we not on no campaign no more. Being closeted witches, taking Jesus with his blonde hair, and blue eye to Africa and to all over the world, while you a closeted witch practicing witchcraft in the dark and black and emotionally blackmailing people. You better only talk about Jesus. Don't you light no candle. No, there's power in lighting a candle. There's power in lighting candles that are certain colors. It's power when you speak your words with a lit candle because of what it represents on the spiritual realm, where you manifest things before the physical to happen in the physical realm. In order to make that happen, the candle is the connection, the fire, that light is the connection between the spiritual and the physical realm. These are secrets that we were unaware of when we grew up with lipstick religion. It's power in lighting a candle. Nikki, go sit your goofy ass down some fucking where with your stupid ass self, a closeted witch, on that fucking bullshit and hate campaign. I'm a closeted witch. I'm going to pass pamphlets out of Jesus here for you guys to follow just Jesus, and don't light candles, and be careful of your words, and monitor you. And bitch, get your stupid ass out of here. Don't you bring your ass around here no more. All right. I love all of y'all. Just treat others the way you want to be treated. It will be successful. We are going to form a group. And they've been attacking me like crazy ever since I started talking about this. They're attacking me like crazy left and right. You know me, because they're already in a weakened state from years of attack. They're already in a weakened state, and they know that we survived the isolated attacks. So when we come together, there's no way they're going to survive. They know that. They know when we bring our energy together, there's no way they're going to survive. So right now, there's a King of Cups energy. There might be somebody right now that might be trying to lay low a little bit. Okay, somebody could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Somebody is worried that someone's not going to marry them. So somebody, I feel like it could be an older person that might have had a marriage in the balance, but the marriage was contingent upon them being very wealthy and having a whole lot of money. Okay, but the marriage has not, I don't think the marriage has happened yet. And I think somebody kind of has something with the hangman suspended, because they're like, are you going to get the money or not? Because I know you don't think I'm going to move forward in a marriage with your old ass. Yeah. If you're going to be broke and we got to live off your Social Security. I know, because I didn't sign up for that. You promised me that I was going to be a kept woman and a couple of nice cars and live a soft life or whatever. And you're telling me that something's not going to happen now, and we're not going to be able to have a house in Hawaii and a house in Trinidad and a house in Jamaica. No, 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 no. No, I didn't say I do yet. Okay? There's somebody here whose marriage is in the balance, is what I'm hearing. There's somebody here that has a marriage in the balance, because to the woman, I think, or man they were going to marry, it was contingent upon them getting a large lump sum of money. And now that they're not going to get that money, and they might have to work like really, really hard at Chipotle or McDonald's or wherever, the Waffle House, wherever they go, instead of that large lump sum of money, they might have to get an additional job. And somebody is like, hold on now, because I didn't sign up for that. It's either the man or the woman. I got Aquarius energy. Okay. And the reason it didn't work is because someone they were scheming something with had a courtship with a woman that has dragged them into the gutter, completely sabotaged whatever they were trying to pull off. And because of this person's courtship with another person, it's completely sabotaged their plans for becoming wealthy. Because somebody that was a false person did something stupid, and that was who they had a courtship with. Someone this Aquarius hired to help them get away with a big money heist that was going to make them wealthy, so that they could get married to someone that right now is having second thoughts. They got in a courtship with somebody that was a false person, and that sabotaged their whole entire operation. And that person might be about to go to prison. And right now, somebody is second guessing, like, I'm not about to be poor with you. I'm not about to be poor with you. We don't have love, and we didn't have something that we built. No, what are you talking about? We don't have a heart and mind connection. This was supposed to be about me having a soft life. It's something like that going on with this marriage. Now, trust in the reverse. Clarify trust in the reverse. Somebody feels burdened right now. What is trust in the reverse? Somebody wants to release a burden, a Queen of Cups energy. Okay, somebody wants to release a burden, Queen of Cups. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This burden might have to do with something they collaborated with a fire sign and earth sign possibly to do. And something is burdensome, and somebody really wants to release something that's a burden. And somebody, yeah. Somebody wants to release a burden and get away from some people, but there might be an issue of trust right now. Like either they don't, someone's worried you won't trust them, or these people don't trust them, or this person does not trust these people that they were once in a partnership with, an earth sign, a fire sign, and anybody else connected. Somebody might be concerned about someone having trust or being able to trust them, okay? Because of a death, or because of being part of a collaboration that was supposed to cause you to die, hermit. Yeah, I have growth, grief, clarify grief. Whoever you did, all you do is grow a little bit more every time they attack you. And grief, somebody uh, is in grief because they cannot move forward any longer, and they regret that they stayed connected to a group that do the opposite of provide service or be a service to humanity, a humanitarian. This is a person that doesn't contribute to life. This is a person that takes away from other people that are contributing for the betterment, for literally the betterment of everyone else. So somebody might be keeping something quiet right now. What is the obstacle, Holy Spirit? Yep, there does have to be a vetting and sorting process, because it's going to be a couple of demons that are mad that they couldn't harness your energy around on some bullshit. And as soon as we spot them demons, we'll get rid of them. Don't worry. Don't worry. Going to start off a little rough because it's going to have to be a sorting process, okay? A little bit of a sorting process. But ultimately, I can see a rainbow. I see good results in the end, and I see a lot of emotional support. I see happy, good times. I see people with similar struggles that have been isolated coming together with their equals to go bike riding, to go to museums, people with children that are isolated coming together to take their kids to movies or outings at the park. I long term can see this being a very successful thing with people that you don't have to explain what's been going on to. They already know what's up. Okay. So the problem is these people can't create any more illusions. What is the obstacle right now, Holy Divine? The problem is people can't create illusions. The Eight of Wands reverse. Somebody is cutting somebody off and they're sad. There's people being cut off right now. Someone might have Gemini in their chart, or somebody that still wants a partnership with somebody that they were celebrating with. This could be a sex partner, friends with benefits. This could have been someone was partnering up with. Somebody could have cut somebody off. Okay, somebody might have cut somebody off. Okay, and they're very sad about it because somebody's losing their mind right now. Somebody is literally losing their mind right now over a mother figure. Okay, this might be a fire sign losing their mind over a water sign. Like they're really going crazy. The demon, whatever demon is possessing this fire sign, they are like losing their mind, like shaking their head back and forth, like going crazy. I don't believe this person just won't die. I don't believe this. Someone is losing it. Somebody is shaking and losing it because you were a spiritual warrior powerhouse and you were sent to whoever this person is specifically to stop and to block them from what they have been doing to so many other people because they allowed some kind of principality to take over their vessel and to use them. I feel like someone's under complete demonic possession that has completely allowed a principality to completely take over their vessel, and a lot of people have been their victim. I feel like a lot of people have been someone's victim, and you were placed in front of this person, and you saw straight through them, but you didn't tell them you saw straight through them. You didn't tell this person. These are two women I'm talking about. You didn't tell this woman that you saw straight through her. She thought that it would be like taking candy from a baby, a lollipop. She thought that you were vulnerable. You're Sure. You know how to give and receive love. You're very emotionally empathetic toward people. So, of course, you're weak and vulnerable. Of course, because you have love, even for some of your. This is someone that's seen you have empathy and love and compassion for enemies. So they thought that you were a softie because of the amount of compassion that you hold inside of you. So they was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat you up alive. Yummy yum. I'm gonna eat you up alive because I've seen you have compassion even for people that wronged you. Oh, that's gonna be your downfall. I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna eat that ass up." And this bitch didn't know that you were looking straight through her. You already saw what she was doing. You literally were a temperance angel that was sent to lay her ass on her back spiritually. And she didn't realize that because all she saw was a loving person. This is you. You're the Queen of Cups. She looked over at your ass and was like, she looked over at you and was like, "Oh, wow, you even like have empathy and compassion for your enemies." And you looked at her with the smile of compassion, but she didn't see how you were looking at her. This is how you were really looking at her. Look close at that Queen of Cups. That Queen of Cups got her head bent a little bit and them eyes to the side. If you see, look how she got her head down. That's intuition. She's like, "You don't even know I can see straight through you. I can see straight through you, but I'm going to wear my poker face too. Okay? I'm full of love, but I'm dark and light, sweetheart. Whoever you are, that was your energy. Dark and light energy. Okay? And you know how to protect the light, but you know how not to show your hand either to a goofy. A goofy that don't know that you've been watching them the whole time. All right, so what's going on right now? So somebody that someone was in a partnership has messed everything up, and there's an Aquarius that somebody may not want to marry them now, and they're having a tower because they're stuck financially in some kind of a cycle, and somebody might be wanting to be and remain single now. So somebody may not want to. Get married to somebody is what I'm getting, because they didn't see the money come through. They were expecting, what's this Nine of Pentacles? It's a tower. Someone that took very quick action to do something they thought would work that was strategic. Yeah, somebody tried to be reckless. Someone tried to do something that was reckless, but there was not enough power or energy is what I'm getting. So they've accepted defeat. With the Strength card here reversed, somebody tried to do something reckless, but they don't have enough power. They don't have enough strength. Okay, it's not enough power. So maybe someone was trying to do spell work or something, and it doesn't have enough fuel. It's weak. It's not strong. Yeah, the Queen of Swords reversed. All right, so someone might have been trying. Okay, I'll wait for this to come back because I think you need to hear this, whoever you are. All right, please let me know if I'm back. Let me know if I'm back, please, somebody. Please let me know if I'm back. Please let me know if I'm back. Thank you. All right. I don't think we're talking about signs here. This has to do with power. Somebody was in a battle or a conflict with another person your whole life for strength. I don't know if this is your father, your aunt, your uncle, a friend, whoever this person is, they had some kind of connection to you where they could offer you up. And it doesn't have to be your mother or father. It could be someone that did that in secret and then would hover around you to make sure that you would never connect with anybody, or you'll never have love in your life. You'll never get married. Because they promised you. Somebody made a contract with you when you were a newborn baby for strength and power because they were in a spiritual altercation with another. Okay? And because that's the reason why you went through what you went through in your life. Because whoever this person is, again, who is... Please tell me y'all can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me? I just need one person to tell me you can hear me. Thank you. Thank you, Fox at 1. Okay. This can be any family member. or a cousin or a family friend, because anyone can do this, but they have to hover over you and monitor you your whole life to make sure you never get into a love connection of love. You have to only be in suffering connections where you're going to be abused and produce negative emotions, sorrow, sadness, crying, poverty, bitterness, because that's the energy that the demon they promised you to needs to feed off of you. Okay, whoever you are, you might be a high priestess that has very abundant energy, and yeah, you're a high priest or high priestess with abundant energy, and this either an Aquarius or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or two people. It's either Aquarius, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or two. It's one person or two people that literally you were a newborn baby and they had the audacity to offer you up and be like, okay, well, my sister just had a baby, or my uncle, my cousin just had a baby. Y'all need to pray over your children and anoint them when y'all are pregnant. Don't tell your family members. And when you have your children, pray and anoint your stomach and pray on the spiritual realm and the physical plane, because you don't know who's sitting around watching you. Oh, she having a baby. What kind of baby she having? Maybe I might be able to use that baby's energy if I can make a contract using her child. You don't know who out here doing this mess. So there are either two people or one person in your family, or connected to your family. It's either an Aquarius and Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone has both of these in their chart that needed power because they were in some kind of battle. So this is someone older than you. This is going to be someone that, if you're an adult, they got to be at least 20 years older than you. They got to be at least 20 years older than you, whoever did this to you, okay? Or more. And they offered you when you were a child to some demonic contract for strength in a battle that they were fighting. And that's why you could never get married. And that's why they've been fighting and battling to keep you single or in a low vibrational contract with someone that would only harness your energy. Because what's going to happen to them if you fall in love and get in a high vibration? What happens to these idiots when you get into a high vibrational marriage with someone that loves you? They'll be defeated. They'll be defeated and they'll probably die. They might die because of the demon that they made the contract with. Okay? Someone might have cancer in their chart, or something might control them. Something might take complete control over them, or someone's in their thoughts about something. Somebody's in their thoughts about either getting rejected or something like that. Someone's in their thoughts about getting rejected and they feel defeated about a contract. Oh. So somebody feels, somebody knew about this contract that they have your assets connected to these people. Okay? Queen of Swords reversed, narcissistic, that in the past might have had some kind of interest in you, but they knew that you had contract on you. Got it. So that's what's going on here. Okay. So once again, whoever you are, you might be very emotionally intelligent. You might be full of love and not knowing why you just couldn't have love in your life, because you had someone with Aquarius and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that offered you birth. They offered you your whole life at your birth that you would never get married, you would never have real love or anything, and they offered you up for power, some kind of demonic spirit. And that's why they've been fighting to keep you single. And that's why they've been using this targeting and isolation and blocking all your connections. Because something bad is going to happen with the demon that they made the contract with if you come together in real love. Okay? So they offered you up for power. That's what the strength card energy is. Someone offered you up power when you were a baby. Ugh. And what's going to happen? What happened during work? What happened during work? Holy Divine Spirit. Somebody that was waiting for something to happen couldn't backstab and betray you. So maybe somebody was expecting to just go ahead and sacrifice you at this point. The Hermit reversed. Oh, you never ended up being depressed and getting in a bad relationship with anyone to harness your energy. Okay, see, the demon was supposed to be able to attach to you through your lovers and people you get in relationships with. But because you isolated and healed yourself, it caused you to be in a high vibration, whether you're in a relationship or not. And the demon that they made the contract with is like, what the hell? The contract, you promised me a lot of negative energy and sadness in this person, and this person is full of joy. Even but they're single. No, single is not good enough. They have to be suffering, and they're full of joy. Do you understand what the problem with the contract became? The problem with the contract was either have you in a bad relationship suffering, or single and depressed and suffering. But the problem is, you're single but you're full of joy, and the demon's not getting the energy from you that it wants. So it's making the contract null and void, which is why they were supposed to sacrifice you, because they were waiting for you to fall into such a deep depression that you would be open to contacting anyone, to making friends or getting in a relationship with anybody they could. But they can't. So that's what's going on right now. You are full of joy even though you're single, and you're not getting in a toxic relationship. So because of that, so somebody that might have been working with you at a job might have been waiting for their opportunity to catfish you, or maybe they did catfish you and you cut them off because you realized they were a catfish. But whatever they're doing, they absolutely cannot, get the energy from you the demon needs to keep up whatever contract they had for a good life, or for power, for whatever battle they were in. What's going to happen in the fall now? Someone's in a mental imprisonment. That's the wounded warrior. So I feel like somebody might have tried to catfish you at a job in the past, because it was their job to help keep you in a low vibration, and to affect your to affect you and cause you to have low self-esteem and affect your confidence, as part of the contract for whoever that Aquarius and Earth sign is. But it didn't work. Whoever they are, whoever this person is, you might have kicked them out your energy because you're too full of joy. So the contract is null and void, and the demon is here to collect years later. This is something these assholes did at your birth. And what's in the fall? So somebody is cussing somebody out right now because something might be to happen in the fall because of this contract that they made at your birth. Y'all gonna learn how to keep pregnancies a secret. And I didn't learn that. I didn't know nothing about that. But now that I do know, I don't want no more damn kids. Child, the devil is a lie. Satan, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus right now. But even if my daughter decided to have children or grandchildren or something like that, I know things now that I didn't know when I was younger, that I can, tell her, about, keep your pregnancy quiet. We always know that. But not just that, you got to be careful, who you let know that you're having a baby, even when you're out the danger zone. You got to always, you got to be really, really careful. You don't know what people are into and what people are, especially in this resurgence of everybody wanting to be a witch, and a bad witch and a bad warlock. Everybody now wants to go back to the olden days instead of getting in alignment, so that they can find the path to enlightenment and get off this wheel, this prison of this matrix we're stuck in. So, they want to stay here. They can stay here. That's cool. They might enjoy it for now anyway, until they awaken. But I'm just saying. The King of Pentacles. Somebody might have provided clarity to whoever that Earth sign is that something's going to happen this fall, because they can't, the demon that they, so Rumpelstiltskin, bitch. Rumpelstiltskin. Who in my collective knows the story of Rumpelstiltskin? There was a princess in the folklore story of Rumpelstiltskin. It was a fairy tale in America, maybe in Europe too. And Rumpelstiltskin was an entity that a princess, not even a princess, she made a demonic contract. Somebody wanted to marry a prince that had a whole bunch of money. But the prince didn't want a woman that couldn't manifest wealth. The prince wanted In the story Rumpelstiltskin, the prince wanted a woman that had a golden womb. In other words, anything she touched turned to gold. He don't want to marry a woman that's not spiritually fruitful and abundant. So she wanted to prove to this wealthy prince that she had fertility, a wealthy golden womb. So she wanted to turn a whole bunch of straw into gold, but she really didn't have a golden womb. So she had to make a contract with a demon, a deity. She had to make a contract with Rumpelstiltskin, right? And she was like, I will give you, if you help me to get that prince to marry me because he thinks that I'm a master manifester and I have fertile energy, then I will give you anything that you want. Okay, here's the contract. I want your firstborn child. If you give me your firstborn child that you have with the prince, you have to offer that child to me, then I will glean all this straw into gold for you. And the prince is going to think that you did it, and he'll marry you because he'll think that you have a fertile womb. And then what happened? She got married to the prince because he was like, oh, wow, you are a very abundant woman that's very fertile and prosperous. Yes, I want to marry you. That this is the kind of woman worth a soft lifestyle, a woman that I can manifest with because you did your shadow work and you have a fertile womb for manifesting this type of energy. Yes. Look, you turned this straw into gold. She got pregnant, and here came Rumpelstiltskin. Here to collect. You're pregnant with your first child, and I believe it belongs to me. And finally, she got him to agree. If I can find out what your name is, I can rebuke the mess out of you, and you can get out of here, and you're not going to have my baby, and I'm going to banish you, you demon. I'm going to backstab and betray you and keep my baby. But the point I'm making is, it's like a story of Rumpelstiltskin. When you were a baby, somebody promised you for power because they were in some kind of spiritual battle. And they just quickly promised you to somebody for power. And they got what they wanted from the demon that they contracted you to. Fast forward, because that demon could not refill on you because you leveled up and you completely healed. And even in isolation, you're still full of joy and your vibration is too high. That demon is King of Pentacles was provided clarity about that would happen if that then could not get you. And this is why they're trying to sacrifice you right now. Let's go. What clarity was provided about what would happen if you didn't die by the fall or they didn't get you? Somebody was in their thoughts. Oh, their finances. Somebody was in their thoughts about an Ace of Pentacles. So their whole wealth was based off of the contract they made at your birth to keep you single and to keep you low vibrational. Death, clarify the death card, Holy Spirit. Is someone going to die by the fall or because they had a deadline of the fall? Clarify the death card. Clarify or their wealth is going to end. The Ace of Pentacles to the death card. So it's going to, their whole world is about to crash down. They're going to go broke. That's it. They're going to go broke. Whatever they had, they're going to lose everything. It could be a Cancer involved, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and an Aquarius involved. Yeah, they're going to lose all their money. They communicated and told these people, if you can't get away with sacrificing and killing whoever you are by a certain time, that you're going to lose all your money. The Five of Pentacles reverse. You're going to be in sickness and poor and poverty. So that's it. Okay? This is it. So there's somebody, the two people at your birth was an Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? The two people that used you as a newborn baby as collateral and then orchestrated to always keep you single and miserable, they're going to go completely flat broke, either by the fall or it's happening now. And that's why they feel defeated and they keep taking these risks to try to have you unalived and killed. Because they're going to lose everything. And these people are probably older now, which means it's not like I'm going to start a brand new career and I could work my way up and make this much money. They're older now. These are people that are like in retirement that thought that it was going to be Carnival cruises, coconut rum on the beach with young women or a young man, they were thinking this is retirement now. Now I've done all my dirt to put my feet up and just enjoy the rest of my life after doing all that evil to sabotage and keep you miserable and single. No, sir. That's why they want you dead, because they can't believe it. No one wants to take any more risk against you because you're protected. Okay? They keep trying to offer money to people, but nope, not at all. I have the Two of Cups here. You're not going to die. They're in a mental imprisonment that they're going to go flat broke and become sick, and their health is fading. Yep, because everybody's pulling their energy back. So that's it. That's it, y'all. That's what's going on right now. And this person is not going to get married, whoever that Aquarius energy is. They're going to go into poverty. There they go. They're going to go into poverty and sickness. It was a bad idea to invest in this, but it might have worked for 20, 30 years. Why they thought that it would work for the rest of their life. Yeah, keep getting this kitchen witch with a low IQ to pop her pussy, but it's not helping with the magic at all. Somebody is ending a contract with them. They were supposed to hold you back, but they didn't get their wish fulfillment. They're ending a partnership. The Lovers reverse, courtship. The Lovers reverse. This person that they were celebrating with, they can't take any more risks with them because they can't get it done and you're too spiritually protected. And it's all over for them right now. And they just are boo-hooing and crying because this Aquarius is about to have a horrible life in retirement at that. It'd be one thing in your 20s to find out you're about to have a horrible next 15 years because of what you did and blah, blah. Okay, that's terrible, but I'm going to live through it and I will rise again. Okay, you were 25 years old, baby. You got plenty of time. You will rise again. But it's another thing to be pushing 70 and your karma just getting started. These people are pushing 70 and their karma's just getting started and they're about to be broke and sick at the same time. Sick and broke. Okay? When they thought that they were going to be smooth sailing and they're frustrated. All right. So that's what happened. Okay? At your birth. I'm telling you. See, a lot of these problems, a lot of us might not even realize or know were created at our birth. We didn't know about these contracts people was making. And if it wasn't your parents making the contract, you might have had an auntie, an uncle, a cousin, a church member, a deacon in the church, the occult. You don't know who, a Catholic priest that baptized you. You don't know who. Listen to me. You really, really do not know who. You really, really, really do not know who is out here. You really don't know who is out here making contracts on your life. It could be the pastor that baptized you. It could be a priest in an Orthodox or a Catholic church that baptized you, that could see your light and was like, oh my God, I'm going to get so much money when I commit this child's life because I'm a part of a dark occult circle that you don't know about. Let me baptize this child. And really, they're going to get a piece of your child hair or do something and make a demonic contract with your whole child's life. Child, some of y'all don't know why these idiots have been on your ass. It's because these people or someone made a contract with you when you were a newborn baby you didn't even know about. What's the final message, Holy Spirit? What is the final message? What is the final message, Holy Divine Spirit? What's the final message? What is the final message, Holy Spirit? You know who this is because when you see them go broke and get sick, you are going to know who it is, okay? Final message, Holy Divine Spirit. Final message. See, that's why it's so important that you stay in the energy of love and joy. Even if you're single, even if you're alone, which you won't be because we're about to start a network for high priestesses, okay? Even if we have to just keep meeting on Zoom while we get the website up, while we get everything in place, until we, make up our first meeting. But all of the high priestesses that they isolated on purpose to try to get you in a low vibration and a low frequency so the demon they made a contract with could get their payment. No. Stay happy. Stay in the energy of joy. Stay, do things that make you happy. Do not, the last thing you ever want to do is submit and fall into any form of depression or mind control or entity attachment. Walk in open green spaces, dance, listen to music, and come together on our new platform that we're going to create. Our new website is already in my mind. It's just going to manifest in the physical in just a short time. It's going to be simpler to meetups. It's going to be called, what did I say? It's going to be, they isolate, what is it? A new start. A new start. It's going to be called a new start. And it's going to be for high priestesses of the highest vibration of love that lost everything. Your family, you've lost your community, old friends. You don't have any community, any family, anyone to go to. It's a new start. They isolated you because of strength. Okay. And what's gonna happen when we come together to emotionally support each other. But don't ever, ever, ever let somebody, if you're ever isolated, that's the time to work on yourself. All right, I'm isolated, so let me make some banana kale smoothies and put my favorite song on and go for a walk. If I'm isolated, I'm gonna have a six-pack isolated. If I'm isolated, I'm gonna work on something, so when I come out this isolation, I'm gonna have everything going on, and somebody gonna be pissed off they isolated me. You understand? Okay? Isolation means, oh, well, let me see what I can work on within. Okay. Oh, if I can't come out the house, that means it's stuff in the house I could work on. By the time I come out this house is going to be spotless, organized, everything I ever wanted to do, every picture I ever wanted to frame and hang, you go within. And it's the same thing mentally. When you're isolated, you go within your mind to balance your dark and light energy and to do your inner work, confidence work, any work that needs to be done on your inner. That's the time to do it. And that's what y'all did. Okay. And that's why these demonic contracts are coming to an end, because y'all are okay. Y'all are in a high vibration. This Capricorn energy didn't get their wish fulfillment, which was to call you an injustice. It was a missed opportunity. Move on to calmer waters now. So this Capricorn now has to move on to calmer waters, because they could not cause you an injustice, of course. Final message, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they couldn't get a judgment reversed. And it's because of someone in their community that didn't want to let go, that was doing the absolute most. And give me one final card. One final card. Okay. And they couldn't get away with it. The end. Yeah, a fire sign that was doing the most, that they collaborated with, that ruined it for everybody. So that fire sign actually did you a favor, the feminine, because she ruined it for everybody. Their plan might have had a chance, a wing and a chance, hadn't it been for that female fire sign that did the most. Okay, that female fire sign did the absolute most. They went over and beyond and above what they needed to be doing to expose themselves and have the most. It's always a woman that has the most energy for another woman when she's in a low vibration. And she always blows the cover for everybody else because she does not know how to control her energy or emotions. And it's raging out of control to the point where she draws way too much attention to everybody and she messes everything up for everybody. Guys, whoever this group is, this Coven cult that targeted you, they couldn't get away with it. The end. It's over. I will be back later on Love of the Highest Vibration this evening. I love you guys. I'm so excited about our community that we're about to put together. So we can get this emotional supporting going, where we can chime in at different times and chat to each other and do things, ideas, or just have conversation uplifting to each other. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all later.